Yes, yes. Good morning, top of the morning. You know the vibes. You're rocking out with yours truly, Showtime Sizzle. Let me get a sip of this water, man, before I get started. Yes, yes. Okay. You see what I'm using for my backdrop? Very powerful tweet from Terrence Crawford. Very, very powerful tweet, and he hit the hammer on the nail. He hit the hammer. He has to get this right here. Great point. Let's put that up there so we can put that into perspective. He made a wonderful, great point. So I definitely want to throw that up there, right? Um, Read this tweet, man. And you see this throughout the YTC. You see this throughout social media. Um, hating is a sickness. A lot of y'all hate yourself and the life y'all live. That is, man, let's stop it right there. Let's stop it right there. Man, he came out on fire. He came out on fire. And a lot of these haters, they click up. They're all over social media. And look what he said. Y'all hate yourself and the life you live. Yes, they do. And it's a whole bunch of them. That's why they click up, they join up. Let's continue on though. Don't hate me for busting my ass for 20 plus years of my life to get to where I am at now. Man, see, hard work, dedication, consistency pays off. Man, the brother was on fire on this tweet. I'm gonna be talked about forever with the best of them. They going to always remember. He meant to say kid. That's why I like him. Because, he gives it up like the sauce a little bit. Sometimes the words, the spelling be a little off from spell check. Remember, the kid from Omaha, Nebraska. It says kind, but it's meant to say kid. Very powerful, powerful tweet. We're going to get to the second one in a second. But this one right here, when I read it, and I shout out to World Combat Sports because he highlighted it yesterday. But when I read this tweet, I was like, man, see, Bud has a militant mind state. He's locked in. And this is just coming from, observing, being a watching the consistency. And he's not lying. 20 plus years, so you can't be mad. And when you do something and you get dedicated to it, like he just said, 20 plus years, they are going to hate on you because some people can't do something for 20 days. How many people call themselves going to the gym in January? It's May. Are they still in the gym? No. Look at this man said 20 plus years, busting his ass. Hopefully, y'all are catching the sauce this morning. In it, man. Let me get my phone, man, because I don't want to get sidetracked. I'm going to leave out how I'm supposed to, but I want to keep the phone on point. Handy. Yes, handy dandy. Um, let's get to the second one that he said now, right? The second tweet is also fire. The second tweet is also fire. I want to get to that one now. Came out. Uh, he was on it. He was definitely on. Let's get to the second tweet, though. No, let's get to the second tweet. All right, I'm just making sure my audio is sounding good. Consistency is killing the game right now. All right, audio sounding good. I just got to make sure it's sounding good on all other platforms. Consistency. All right. Okay. Now, he said, I got big shoes to fill, but once I take the next person that tries to walk in them, man, he's coming out. He's on some shit, man. That's another great tweet, man. Great tweet. And he's not lying. When you run down his career, right? The man jumped around a couple weight classes. And he has a chance to be undisputed in 2 more before all is said and done. And later see, one thing about me, right? I like to observe, listen, watch. Consistency. Now, Bud has been consistent, man. Not saying that Spence because they always, whenever you talk about Bud, they always try to make it a Bud Spence thing. I'm talking a Bud Crawford thing. He has been consistent. When he won at 140, right? This is the truth. He has been consistent. He wanted to fight those guys at 147. He wanted to challenge himself. I got an interview, I could play it, with Keith Thurman. And Keith Thurman was talking crazy on him a little bit. With Keith Thurman, the Datelite type interview with Keith. And Keith was, basically what their stance still is, that he was unproven and get a belt, this, that, and the third. He has gotten a belt. Not only has he gotten a belt, he has stopped. Drink a little bit more water. Hold on. He has stopped every single welterweight that he has gotten in there with. And that is the highest weight class that he has been in. 135, 140, 147. But he has stopped every single welterweight. Consistency, dedication, hard work. Now you're going to get the naysayers to say, but who else he fought? Yada, yada, yada. That's what they do. Because like I said, hating is a sickness. A lot of y'all hate yourself and the life y'all live. Right on, brother. And it shows. And I'm going to show you how it shows, right? When you come on social media, whether it's Facebook, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Clubhouse, YouTube, look at the stuff that does views. Look at the stuff that people cling to. Negativity, not positivity. You come on with a positive message, you're not going to get a lot of reposts. You're not going to get, the notoriety that you're looking for. Come on social media with negativity, ignorance, jealousy. Man, you probably go viral. You go viral in a heartbeat. It'll be trending. That's the word. Look, you see how I'm on it, man? You'll be trending. And the reason why you'll be trending, statement right here says it best. Hating is a sickness. You know how many haters? When you think about, like I just said, social media is filled with haters. Because in order to be on social media, like somehow these people do, right? And are, you can't really be doing nothing. Are you catching my sauce? You can't really be doing nothing because if social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Clubhouse, if that engulfs a large percent of your time, you're not really doing anything. Don't hate me for busting my ass 20 plus years of my life. So if social media consumes a large part of your day, are you busting your ass or are you just on the web? Are you catching the sauce today? Are you catching this, man? This is a good sauce, man, this morning. Hopefully, y'all will play it back. You know, I'm going to send it out like I always do, but hopefully you will play this back. See, Bud Crawford is speaking for the unspoken right now. He's speaking for the ones that's getting it out the muck, the mud.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Toon with Laura. I'm a Top Rank Knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.
Yes, he's speaking for, like he said, the kid from Omaha, Nebraska. You know, shout out to Bud Crawford. Hell of a tweet, man. We need more tweets like this, you know. Later for all the ignorance and the jealousy. You know, later for that, we need tweets like this, man. Don't hate me for busting my ass 20 plus years. See, I was talking to somebody, right? And we was they was speaking about my platform and like how I've been staying consistent regardless. And they was speaking on my views. I was like, bro, all that shit is manipulated. I don't. If I told them, I said, if I did it for views, I would have been stopped a long time ago. I would have been stopped a long time ago. I do this for content. I do this because I'm doing God's work. This is my church. This is my form of reaching ears, and I reach many ears. Trust and believe it, because it shows in real life. Because for the least amount of views I do, how many head honchos and real influential people do I actually communicate with via email, texts, and phone calls? Like, look, just yesterday when I did my video, and shout out to him, he's fighting Saturday night, co-main event on the undisputed fight, Boots Ennis. I was in contact with his father. And I was like, yo, man, keep marching, yada yada yada. Look, consistency. Here's a kid, or a young man now. I say kid and stuff like that because now I'm feeling, you know, I'm 43 years old. I feel like a real elder, a young elder. Well, I have acquired a little bit of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. So I said, here is a young man who, you know, his story is forming, but he's undefeated, hot in the game. He was calling guys out, man. And they always be, you know, it's boxing. Oh, he's not ready. He's unproven. He hasn't fought anybody. Now he has worked his way up into becoming possibly mandatory for a world title. Consistency, hard work, dedication pays off. See, something's going to have to give eventually. Don't hate me for busting my ass for 20 plus years of my life to get where I'm at now. See, hard work, dedication, consistency will always pay off. Will always pay off, regardless. Hopefully, y'all are catching this sauce this morning. You know, hopefully, y'all are catching it, man. Like I said, I'm going to leave this sauce on probably for another 5 minutes. You know, this is a 20-minute one because I want people to take it in. You know, I'm going to share this. I want people to like, share, subscribe. You know, this is the Sauce Experience, man. But yes, Bud Crawford, he hit the hammer on the nail, man. Hating is a sickness, and that's all that you see. Like, I was looking at when him and Spence was going back and forth, right? Now here, these are two professional prize fighter warriors, right? And I was just looking at some of the comments, right, from both of their fan bases, right? But when you see the fans getting involved, they hate themselves. You know, like these are two potential prize fighters that are gonna fight one another, going back and forth. What are you jumping in from the sideline for? You know, and not for nothing, I believe that like I said, a lot of these boxers, I know it. You know why I know it? Because I cover the sport, right? For somebody to claim that they love boxing, right? But yet when they are presented with actual boxing content, not boxing motherfuckers on YouTube talking and spewing hatred and shit like that, actual content, fighters being interviewed, coverage of shit, weigh-ins and things of that nature, and photos and shit like that. Hating is a sickness. Jealousy is a sickness. It comes out. Like if you really want to expose who are true boxing enthusiasts, start interviewing fighters, right? Start going to gyms, start being around fighters and shit like that, and post that type of content via pictures, via videos, right? Go to different I'm just giving you a little source. Go to different social media groups, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and post this type of content. Watch how many likes you get. Watch how many views you get. Do your own research and observation. Most boxing fans are haters. Hating is a sickness, right? Because if you love boxing, and I know the ones that love it, it shows, right? They share, they comment, they like, right? Because they have a passion for the sport. Now, you know the ones that are haters, right? Because I'm going to use myself, for example. See, one thing about me, I post and watch and you know, put everybody shit up there because and you're absolutely correct, Alex. Shout out to my guy Alex, up early in the morning, right? Yeah, you're absolutely correct, because when you claim to love boxing, right? And I'm gonna use this for example. I had a dude, right? He was on his podcast or whatever you want to call it, and they was in the chats. They was talking crazy on me, right? I just laughed, man. They was talking crazy on me, bringing up old shit. That's all, because that's all they could bring up, right? Right? But they love boxing, right? No, see, I love boxing. I am boxing, right? And I'm gonna show you how, right? After him talking crazy and all this shit, and if I was anything like them, or like with the narratives that they try to put on me, when he interviewed this prize fighter, I would have. Hating is a sickness. A lot of y'all hate yourselves and the life y'all live. I would have hated on his interview. I would have been jealous on his interview, but you know what I did? I commented on his interview. I gave him props for his interview because, like I said, I am boxing. I love boxing. And like I shared with a colleague of mine, I said, when they bash and they was trying to discredit and throw dirt on my name, I remember what Uncle Jay always told me. A lie has got to change, but the truth will stay the same. And I put my own twist on it now, right? I don't say that no longer. I still do, like I just shared. But I say this. When these guys are far gone out the game, the source will still be here. And that's what you see going on now. A lot of these guys are on their back nine. And the source is only getting stronger and growing and growing and glowing. So, like Bud said, hating is a sickness. And a lot of y'all hate yourself and the life you live. Don't hate somebody that is consistent. Look what he said. Don't hate me for busting my ass for 20 plus years. Don't hate the next man that is consistent, that is constantly building. When you're not building, you're not doing nothing. Like I said, a lot of these guys, they're looking for overnight success. They are looking to jump in the game and get notoriety, but they're not putting in the work, right? And the ones that's actually putting in the work, right, are where they're at because they're putting in the work. Hopefully y'all are catching the sauce, man. I went a little over my time. I said I was only going to stay on for 20 minutes, but it got, it gets spicy, man. Shout out to Alex for checking in the building, man. Alex is up early, man. Alex is out there in Vegas, so it is 3:22 in Vegas. It's 6:22 here. I'm up early. You feel me? But that's how I always do. I get an early start, get the juices and the blood flowing, and, go about my day building, constantly building, consistency. Man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this morning sauce. Shout out to Bud Crawford. Continue the powerful tweets like that, consistency. Hopefully you get the Spence fight. If not, you got a plan. You definitely got a plan. With that mind state and reading your tweets, just seeing how you carry, you definitely have a plan. And you're doing what you got to do, man. Me personally, I just don't think, hopefully that Spence fight manifests, but their energy over there is weird. Like I said, consistency. The consistency that they showed is there's always an obstacle when it comes to fighting you. This is just my personal observation, watching, weighing what's been going on. Hopefully y'all caught that sauce. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that sauce, man. But like I said, Saturday is another key player is, making his step closer to possibly getting a title shot. Boots Ennis, Jerome Boots Ennis. And salute to the Ennis family. Consistency, hard work, dedication always pays off, man. Like my daughter always says, man, like, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a friend. You have been rocking out with the Sauce Experience. You know the vibes.
Like, subscribe, and hit that bell.